Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Troy D, and we're back. It's the Troy D 24/7 Malt channel. On point reviews all day, every day. I'm pretty excited today, man. We got another review here. It's been nonstop, and today is really interesting. We're gonna talk about another DUA. This is the third one, I believe, that I've ever had on this channel. We've got the Casino Elixir in the beginning, and then we had Poseidon's Cologne. And today we're going to talk about none other than DUA Poseidon's Elixir Mod 2. Okay, so apparently there's a Poseidon's Elixir, but this one right here alongside Mod 3, I believe, is one of the most popular DUA fragrances. And because this is a dual blend, or it's an upgrade, it's its own scent, it's not a clone of anything. I was really truly curious about this. So we are going to review this today, but before that, guys, we're gonna go hit the music. All right, we're back, guys. Okay, DUA Mod 2. I'm just gonna call this DUA Mod 2. It's much easier. DUA Mod 2 is an actual curiosity of mine. Mod 3 as well, which I have not tried. Thank you to all the guys at the DUA Facebook group that actually encouraging me to try this. A lot of them actually encouraged me to try this one, Mod 3, and a couple others. So we're doing that at our own pace, which is pretty great. And as you guys know, DUA is an inspired brand. It's an inspired, kind of like a clone house, but they are also well known and well beloved because of the dual blends or tri blends, or they try to add something to kind of like make it a different adaptation of the original scent. Okay, so good stuff, guys. Let's talk about packaging, guys. You know, and the branding. You know, I kind of like this. This is quite cool. I like the graphics on this one. I also like the graphics on the Mod 3, but really cool graphics, as you can tell, guys. Very new school. Definitely not old classic style. This definitely will resonate with anybody that has, you know, kind of like maybe a younger feel to collecting perfumes, right? The presentation's pretty great on this. The bottle, the design, to me, is pretty cool. Whoever the graphic designer is, dude, good job. Okay, and then you just have the standard DUA box here. Okay. So as you know, guys, Poseidon's Elixir is basically the Aventus. The original one is the Aventus inspired creation by DUA. This is a modification. This is Mod 2. Now you're probably wondering, what is it? What is it that they added? They added sour green apple. They added red currant. They added mint. They added suede. They added patchouli, and they added ISOE super. Okay, as well as incense. Now we're gonna find out today, like, how much of that really is out there. We're gonna find out if it's really a modification, or, you know, what can this replace, or what, you know, where does this go in our collection if we want to own this. We're totally gonna drop that today. So let's give it a real quick spray right here, and let's smell it right here. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Sprayer is pretty strong. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so this Mod 2, I was pretty excited to get this. When I tested this with my standard 3 sprays, I was actually outdoors. Okay, I wanted to get the full blast of the, you know, California breeze, and really feel the sillage of this, and I really wanted to feel this out. Okay, now first things first, I gotta say that DUA has their own kind of like Aventus blend. Okay, I wouldn't say that it's exactly like Aventus. It's not, because I have to say that the Aventus one, the real one, at least the 18B11 that I have, that I had actually sold it just recently. It's actually not a thick, you know, it's not thick and almost like syrupy in how it is. It's very light, and so is the Aventus cologne. Obviously, because this one has the ISOE super and stuff like that. You can tell that the DUA Aventus blend is really its own. Okay, like I can tell after trying all the other ones. Like I tried the Poseidon cologne, the 13Z11. I tried that one, and I tried the Casino Elixir, and I will say that the one that they have here, the Aventus inspired blend that they have, it's its own blend. Okay, very different from CDNIM, very different from Hachivat. But it's its own blend. I don't think it's super close to the Aventus, but it will give you kind of like the feels of Aventus, but not really. Okay, so let me say this, that if you are a Poseidon collector, so if you're buying a lot of the DUA brands, I would say that there's not much difference with the Aventus side of it. Okay, so if you are collecting and you have all the other Poseidons, you might feel that this is sort of redundant. Okay, but for me, like I said, I mean, the only thing I had was Casino Elixir, and if you watch my video on Casino Elixir, you'll find out that this Aventus DUA brand Blast kind of stopped at one point, and then it turned into that Baccarat, that Baccarat blend. This one has no Baccarat blend. This is its own kind of like Aventus with a slight modification. So the difference is that, of course, with this one, that same DUA scent keeps going and going and going. Now, does this give me Aventus vibes? Yeah, absolutely. It's got pineapple, of course. So just it's a juicy pineapple lingering around, and it's quite nice. It's really quite nice, quite different from Aventus, I would say. Number two is that, so the big question is that what's up with the other ingredients, okay? And I asked about this, and I was wondering, how other people felt about this, because the transition usually happens in about maybe like 30 to 45 minutes. You will see a transition. See, right now I just sprayed this in my hands, so it's only been like 10 minutes. So right now I'm quite enjoying the Aventus type scent. It's still there, it's still lingering, and of course if I'm outside, I'm definitely gonna sniff that. It's going all throughout, okay? But on the dry down, there is some difference, I would say, and I could really tell by really sniffing it, really finding it, which is basically, you will get a minty vibe. There's some mint that's gonna come out. So definitely there's some mint in here, okay? I can really smell it if I search it, okay? There is some patchouli, there's some jasmine. The patchouli isn't really earthy patchouli, but there is some patchouli, you can tell. And so you can just imagine, right? The combination of mint and patchouli really creates this totally different dry down, which is still nice because, as you can tell, it's like minty. So it's like, imagine going from that Aventus-y, or I wouldn't even say Aventus-y, that Poseidon smell, going into something minty, slightly patchouli, and then there's also some incense, which is really great. It's a great addition, and it's also like a hovering kind of like note. It's not like really crazy like incensey. It's just hovering out there. So mint, patchouli, incense. You'll get something really nice out of the dry down as well. Okay, so I would say this mod 2, this is great especially if you don't own anything that is a Poseidon, or if you don't have like an Aventus clone that you don't have at all, and then you just want to try it out, you want to have it. And I don't know, guys, if you guys are still buying like clones because you want it to smell like the original, but I would say like you don't have to, like you can just get a decant of the original, because this one right here is not like Aventus, or it's not like it's not like super close to Aventus, but I will compliment this perfume as its own perfume. This is the reason why I still today buy the DUAs, because I really want to smell these kind of like these little modifications that they do, and it totally comes out as a different scent. It's not Aventus, and that's what I'm kind of searching for. I'm not really searching for an Aventus when we've already reviewed Cidredoise, Hachivat, CDNIM limited edition, and then we've got Consort coming. Then we got a vintage Aventus coming. I mean, Jeroboam Vespero. We've gone through all of that, and I do understand that, guys. But let's appreciate Aventus for what it is, and let's also appreciate this for what it is too. This is also quite a nice inspired scent that, again, if you don't have anything else, sure, add it. Now, question, is this better than Casino Elixir? Ooh, that one is really tough now, okay? It's one of the big questions, and maybe the better question is Mod 3 better than Mod 2? So we're going to find out about that. I'll try to purchase Mod 3 very, very soon. But Casino Elixir in this one, the difference, like I said, Baccarat on the other side. Do you like Baccarat or not? If you like Baccarat, you want to add that, then definitely get Casino Elixir. This one is equally nice, but it's not a totally Aventus scent. It is its own beautiful Poseidon scent. I'll just call it Poseidon scent, like I said, with the pineapple, but then changes into a dry down. That's pretty nice as well. Okay, some people actually don't like the dry down of this, and they say it's kind of messy. I can see where that's coming from, but it's also, I guess, just the mix of the ingredients. The mix of the ingredients in here that makes it kind of like that. And again, guys, you know, don't buy this because of Aventus. Buy this because it's Mod 2, because it's cool. You know what I mean? It's a cool scent. Again, love the packaging right here. Look at this. Great graphics. I like it. Okay? So that's it. That's my review on Poseidon's Elixir Mod 2 from DUA. Again, I want to thank one of the guys that got me this one. He's from Houston. Thank you so much. And we won't stop with the DUAs. By the way, guys, you know, this is really crazy that I actually get private messages from people thanking me for these very no hype reviews on the DUAs. You know, I also compliment DUA for what they do. Okay, they wouldn't be selling a lot of what they're selling if it wasn't for it being good. You know what I mean? At the same time, I also want to, you know, kind of like relay to you guys, if these fragrances are matched up with whatever they're inspired, you know. And so I would say, like I said, you know, these are great on their own, you know. And it's like this is $60, but I'm not gonna get, you know, flamed for that. Everybody always says there's a discount, so it's $60, but there is a discount all the time. I see it on my emails. 25 off, 30 off. I get that all the time on my emails. So just wait for another email this week, and you'll probably get this for $40, $45. Okay. Other than that, what can I say? You won't be able to finish this, even if you really fired it a lot. Like, you're not gonna. I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of, I guess, the old school people talking about how they measure it by the ml, and they'll say this is expensive per ml or whatever. But, you know, it's not really that valid when you have things sitting down like this, you know, including me. I'm not exempted. Look at this. It's all sitting down here, you know. So if you're collecting like this, you know, where you have stuff like this just sitting in the background like that, you know, you're not really going to finish 30 ml. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay. So let's just forget about the cost. I mean, 45, just buy it if you like it. You know, it's pretty cool. All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Appreciate all the subscription, guys. Thank you for everything. We're going to come up with another video tomorrow. But until then, guys, again, subscribe, watch the videos, watch the Casino Elixir. Okay. Watch the other ones and enjoy your day, guys. God bless. Peace.